Hi everyone, I'm Autumn Beckman. Welcome to Vlogmas 2023, day 14. I don't have the Christmas stuff back up yet because I'm still working on other videos, but it will be back very soon. In today's video, I have several unboxings to share with you, and most of them have to do with a collaboration that I'm doing today with James Jam, who is also doing Vlogmas. I came across these bags a few weeks ago, right around Black Friday. Actually, it was my sister who came across them and introduced them to me, and I thought they were really cool, so I ordered several of them, as you'll see in the video. They're not all for me, but there was a fantastic Black Friday deal on them, and it's still going on, so I'm going to link it below for you. And James is showing some of these bags as well. I think she has different ones from the ones I'm showing, so if you're interested in seeing some of them, you can go over to her channel. And since I bought these, they have been a huge hit. Apparently they were really big on TikTok or something. I'm not on TikTok, so I wouldn't know. But they've become so popular that the brand has released them in other styles, other materials too. So there's quite a bit to choose from. You won't believe the prices of them. They're like stocking stuffer prices. They're so low. So let's get started with some of the other unboxings I have, and then we'll get into those handbags. And of course I will have James Jam linked below. First thing I want to show you is the other day I did an unboxing from Dress Up Your Purse of a bunch of things that Melody sent to me, and there were two things that weren't in the box that have since arrived, and it's these. They are clochettes. So she has the vachetta and the ebene. These would look great on your Louis Vuitton bag, and I'll show you how they look on mine in just a second. And she can stamp your initials on there if you want, or I think maybe a heart is something else that she has that she could stamp. But let me show you these on the bags. Here's the vachetta one on my Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 in Damier Azur. And Speedies come with locks, but they don't have clochettes for some reason, so it makes perfect sense to have a clochette on a Speedy, and that's a great way to dress it up. She does also sell luggage tags. This is a Louis Vuitton one, but she sells luggage tags that look a lot like those. So that looks great. And then here's the ebene one. It's a fantastic match for the ebene. Love those, and thank you again, Melody. Now in this box is something I never planned to get. It's not a bag, but like the bags that I'm showing you today, apparently this was a big TikTok trend. And I do know that they have been super popular as of late. Here's the box it comes in. Let's see what color I got. What do you think it is? Take a guess in the comments below. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and the big reveal. So it's one of those giant 40-ounce Stanley quencher tumbler things. Double insulated, keeps your drink hot and cold, fits in your cup holder, has this giant handle, has the lid with the straw. The lid twists off. It's supposed to be more spill proof than previous versions. I guess it's been updated. It's a big cup. It was $50. Are these things worth $50? I don't even know why I bought it. Somebody mentioned it to me the other day. Of course I've been aware of them. It's not something I need. I just kind of bought it on a whim. It wasn't on sale. They had a sale going on where they had a discount. I think you got 10% off your first order, but these didn't apply because it's a limited edition color for the holidays. It's called Balsam something. I'll put it on the screen. I don't remember. But it's kind of a metallic teal. It leans more blue. It's pretty. I like that the handle matches because a lot of them had different colored handles and lids. I like that this lid is dark. We'll see. I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. We'll see how I feel over the next couple days. I'm sure plenty of you have some of these. What do you think of them? It matches my room. I have this color all over my room. Maybe that's what I was thinking when I bought it. Who knows? And now for the handbags, which are in here. These come in 2 different sizes. There's a large and a small, and I have different colors in each of those sizes, so I'll show everything to you. I'll pull one out and show you all the wrapping and the dust bag and everything, and then I'll just show you the bags without going through all that mess. And of course I will talk about them. I don't know that what fits is really necessary because they're both kind of big bags, but maybe at least on the small one I can do that, and mod shots and close-ups because that's important with these. Let's start with one of the small ones because it's easier to show you this on camera. These handbags are from Wrangler. Yes, that Wrangler, the guys that make jeans. So it comes in a plastic bag and then in one of these real cheap dust bags that you want to throw away. And then it has tissue paper around it and plastic. Let me get all that unwrapped and then we'll look at the whole thing. And there's a Wrangler tag. It tells you on the back that the retail price was $80. I didn't pay anywhere near that. So I'll talk about the sale prices later that, remember, are still going on. The small size comes with a strap. The big one doesn't. Okay, it's all unwrapped. Let's give it a spin. Here's the front of the bag. Here is the side of the bag. So this is collapsible. It'll fold flat for easier storage. Here's the back. Notice the designs on those leather looking strips, that they're not real leather by the way, are different on the front and the back. And then the other side and the bottom, no feet. And then the top, you have the two handles and you have a zipper closure, but it doesn't cover the entire width of the top of the bag there. So let's look at some of the details on this and I'll tell you some things that I feel like have been missing from other videos I've seen on these. First of all, like I said, these are not leather, but it really looks like leather. They did a good job with it. If you put your nose right up to it, it has that not leather smell, slightly chemically, but there's so little of that on the bag that it doesn't hit you in the face. At least the ones that I have haven't. Has this patch here that's stamped Wrangler. This, I was wondering in some of the pictures that I was seeing if it was just printed on, because the back here, this design is just printed on to the leather. It's flat. But this is 3D. This is actually braided. I don't know if you can see a little bit there how it sticks out from the not leather. I don't know what else to call that. And it looks like it's suede leather braiding. It's obviously not, but it has that look. So that's pretty, and I thought that was a really nice detail on such an inexpensive bag. As far as the canvas here, one of the things that I was wondering when I was looking at photos of these and listings online, and even in some videos, is how good does that printing look? Because that is definitely not like a jacquard. The print is not woven into the fabric. It is just printed onto probably this whitish colored fabric there. And it looks good. If you look really close, you can see a tiny bit of bleed on some of the red. Red tends to do that, especially on white, but even up close, it looks really good. I'm impressed with it, especially at this price point. The stitching isn't perfect. There's some little imperfections here and there. The stitching is also not very obvious on this bag because you've got so many other things going on with the printing. The front and the back are both structured, so the bag's going to hold its shape. Like, it probably has cardboard inside of it, but the sides don't have that. They're just the fabric, and that's what allows you to collapse it like that. I did notice here showing this to you that that pattern is off center, and I think it was on the other side too, yeah. But it's pretty good looking on the bottom. Not a big deal, again, at this price point. The handles have glazing on the inside here. I did think this was a little weird that the zipper doesn't go the whole way across, but at least it does give you some security. When you go to open that up, it has this little tail that sticks out. So when you go to zip it up, you need to tuck it back in unless you just don't mind it hanging out. And then here's the inside. So this is a fabric lined bag. It has that Wrangler patch on the back and a zippered pocket. That's a pretty sizable pocket in there. Also, right behind the pocket is a slip pocket, so you get two giant pockets on that side. When you turn it around to the other side, you get another slip pocket. Now, it is slightly annoying that this thing is just hanging there, and when I start using this bag, if that gets too annoying, I may very well just cut the zipper off. For a very quick what fits, just to give you an idea of the size of the bag, here's an iPad mini. So that would easily fit inside the bag. Here's an iPad Pro. This is the biggest one, and that would be too big to fit in the bag. And a 13-inch MacBook would also be too big. The small size is 10.5 inches across the bottom. It's 8.5 inches high, and it expands to a width of about 4.5 inches. You may have also noticed it has the D-rings on the side. That's for the strap. Two things I don't like about this strap. One, it says Wrangler really big on one side, and I guess it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, if it said Louis Vuitton or Chanel or Gucci or something, I wouldn't mind that, right? Here's the other thing I don't care for. The strap itself, just like with the bag, the pattern is just printed on, it's not woven in. And this kind of strap has a little bit of a sheen to it, and to me, it just looks a little cheap. Not that there aren't other things about this bag that also look cheap, but the strap at least you can take off and put a different strap on or not use a strap at all. Here's how the bag looks hanging from the strap, and I'll do some mod shots. Here it is on my shoulder. That works really well. I mean, the strap is comfortable, very easy to adjust. And there it is, crossbody, and I don't even have it at the longest setting there. So that's the smaller bag. Now I'll show you the larger one and quickly show you the other colors that I got. Here's the big one. So I did get a set of these in the same pattern. The website I'm going to tell you about that has the big sale right now sells some of these together as a set. So you save even more by doing that, but you can only get a set in the same pattern. But you can also buy each of them separately. So here's the larger tote. This is more the size of the large Dior book tote, and this has the longer straps that will fit over your shoulder, whereas this would just be top handle, or you could fit it over the crook of your arm, which I forgot to show you in the mod shots, so I will do that in a minute when I show you this bag. This is what I was drawn to first, having a really large one, and that expands too. I'll give you the dimensions in a second. It's exactly the same. It just has the longer handles. It's on a bigger scale. Even the pattern is on a bigger scale. It's just blown up or shrunk down depending on which way you look at it. I did just notice one difference, so I'll be curious to see what it looks like on the other bags I got. If you look at the two Wrangler logos, this is on almost a nubuck type of faux leather. And this one is on more of a shiny faux leather, and Wrangler is really dark, whereas this was just stamped with a heat stamp and no color, but that has color. So the front of the bag, the side of the bag, which does of course expand, and that one looks like it's centered well. The back of the bag, the other side, also centered well, that's good. And then the bottom, which is also centered. The top of the bag has the zipper. It takes up more, I think, of the top of the bag here. By the way, the zipper pull says Wrangler, and you have that little tail on the end. You have the same fabric on the inside, another big zippered pocket with a slip pocket behind it. But on the other side here, you have a Velcro piece that says Wrangler, and then this is a lightly padded big slip pocket so you can fit your computer in there. So there's my MacBook 13-inch. Fits perfectly with room to spare. Dimensions. This bag is 17 inches across the bottom, 12 inches high, a little more than 12. And then the depth is the same as the smaller one, about 4.5 inches. So you could hold this on the crook of your arm. You could also put it over your shoulder, which is how I would intend to wear it. And I think it's a lovely bag. Let me show you the other colors I got. I got the small size in this red pattern. It's actually exactly the same pattern, just a different colorway. They do have several other patterns though. So just give you a spin of this one so you can see what it looks like. That one is more even, symmetrical. That's good. Wonder why mine was not, and all these other ones are so far. But all the same features, that'll have the same interior, the zipped top, just a different colorway. And there's a little closer so you can see the printing on the fabric. That was something I was concerned about, so I want to make sure to show you that. Okay, now wait till you see this colorway. This one is gorgeous. Maybe I should have started out with this one, but I started out with the neutrals because they go with everything. Check this out. Gorgeous. I really love this colorway with the navies and the yellows and the turquoise. Hello. So this is a completely different pattern from the others you can see. And here is the inside of that one. The back. Notice the color of the fake leather is different on this one. You've got a mustard yellow, so you do get variation there too. They're not all brown. This does still have that same pattern on the back. It's just a little more subtle on this. And then the other side, the bottom. And then on here, yellow handles, and the zipper is yellow, and then the same interior. So when I tell you they have variety, trust me, they do. There are other colors as well, and I have another large tote on its way to me, so at some point when I get that, I'll show it to you. And I'm still considering a few other colorways. And these have been so popular that they've released them in other materials now besides the printed fabric. Oh, let me show you this fabric up close. So that, yeah, that looks really nice. Here's a tip. If you are looking at these bags and you're interested, and then you go and find out how much variety they have to offer and you're having trouble choosing, 2 tips. First of all, they're so inexpensive right now. I'll tell you price in just a second. Treat yourself to multiples, please. Why not? You'll probably not find a bag this inexpensive that you love ever again at this point with the way prices are going. So treat yourself. But 2, here's what I did to narrow down my choices and figure out which ones I wanted to actually purchase. I brought up the images on my computer screen, and then I walked over to my closet and I held the computer screen with the picture of the bags up next to my wardrobe, and I figured out which ones would go best with the most variety of pieces for my wardrobe. And then I also picked out 1 or 2 that went with fewer pieces in my wardrobe but that I really loved. The patterns, the colors really spoke to me. Because it's okay to do that sometimes. You don't have to play it safe all the time, and again, especially at this price point. Let me finally tell you how much they cost. The small size, which again retails for $80, and this isn't one of those things where it never retails at this price. Look at the Wrangler website, look at any other website you can find these on. Most of them are going to be this full price. This website, when I found these bags, I searched and searched, I scoured the internet, and these were by far the lowest prices I found. And I can't believe they still have the sale going on. So $80 retail, and that's what they usually sell for. This website has them for $47, guys. $47. You can't buy anything for that, like bag-wise. $47. It's a fantastic bag. Is it luxury? No, it's not. We're not going for that here. We're going for a bag that is really, really cute, has some great design elements, is very functional, is very affordable, which people need right now. Like, even if you just need a handbag fix, you can do it for cheap here, and there are so many options. Now the large size, which retails for $90. And by the way, also, they make fantastic gifts. Hello, can I just put that out there? So $90. This website has them for $55. That's right, you heard me correctly. $55. If you've had your eye on a Dior book tote, get this for $55. Figure out if you really want to spend 4 or 5, 6, however many thousands of dollars the Dior ones cost. This is amazing. Now, if you're like me and you're interested in one small and one large in the same pattern, they do have some of the patterns bundled. And you could get them both for yourself, like I did, or you could get them and then split them up and give them to different people as gifts, right? So separately at that sale price of $47 and $55, that totals $102, but you get a little bit of a discount if you buy the bundle. It's just $93. You're getting 2 amazing bags for under $100. I feel like I'm doing like an infomercial, but I'm serious. I love these. I've actually had these for a few weeks, so just pulling them out of the boxes is not the first time I've seen them. They are beautiful bags. I highly recommend them. I really do. And bringing up the website again, I'm seeing some I need to go back and buy because I'm looking at them and I'm like, why didn't I buy that one? Like this one, I'm gonna buy that now. All right, that was a lot of information on those bags, but I wanted to make sure to give you all the details that I felt like some of which at least were missing from other videos I'd seen, so that before you order these, you know what you're getting. People always wonder about weight too. They're not heavy. They have a little weight to them, but I wouldn't say that they're heavy at all. So that's that. Have fun shopping on those. And now, you know what time it is. It's Advent calendar time, or down there on the floor, because that's where we're going again. Hey Baron, are you ready for Advent calendars? You ready? Good boy. So here's the truth. We just filmed this and then realized that we weren't filming, and I just put the spices back in there and they fell down. So we may have to do a little turn it upside down and shake it kind of situation, Bear. Nothing's happening. Oh. We got it. We got it back. Potato seasoning, Baron. Yeah, it's the same one you just sniffed. Not interested, huh? Peppermint bark. Day 14. Looks like another Santa. You'd eat that, wouldn't you? Yeah. Lick it before Paul gets it. Good idea. You waiting on something, Baron? Where's your sister, by the way? Where is she? Should we not talk about her? Maybe you'll get 2 gingerbread cookies? I don't know if that would be fair. Baron, you think you could scoot over? Maybe? Go around you, but it's on the floor. Door number 14 is down there somewhere. Looks like an olive oil, huh, Bear? It's olive and green lemon. Well, that stopped you dead in your tracks, didn't it? Are you guarding the Biltmore, Bear? We're getting to see how the sausage is made from the sausage dog. Sometimes lives have to be sacrificed for the good of the Vlogmas. Oh dear, he won't stand up. Oh, wait. Before you knock a tree down, let me get it for you, please. Don't eat the trees. There you go. Good job, Bear. Roxy, cookie. There she is. Hi, Roxy. Get in here and get your cookie. It's over here. We have a, don't eat it, Bear. You already had two. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. This, hold on. Baron, I gotta move you out of here. We have a wounded war veteran. Baron, get your butt out of the shot. A wounded, nope, nope. This is for Roxy. Roxy, it's for you. Good job not eating that, Bear. You did very well. Good job, Roxy. We're gonna do door number 14. What's in there? What is it? Oh, it's a peanut. Don't eat it. It's a peanut. Don't eat it. Poor guy. Hello, Vincent. Want to look at the camera, maybe? Hello, Vincent. Vincent, hello. Here, you go up here, and I give you your peanut. There you go. Good bird. Now that's a nutcracker if I ever saw one. Best nutcracker ever, huh, Vincent? I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed these bags. I'm so surprised. Like, here's what happened. I didn't tell you this in the beginning. My sister lives in a smaller city, and there was a shop in her town that had a whole bunch of these bags. They had a tablescape full of them. And there was a photo on that shop's Facebook site, and she took it and shared it on her page and then tagged her husband in it. She was like, husband, I like these, like hint hint for Christmas, right? So I saw it and then I tagged him. I was like, hey brother-in-law, I like these. Hint hint. He's not gonna get me one, but that's fine. I can get them for myself and so can you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. I do appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed it too. Hope to see you back here next time for day 15. It'll be Festive Friday. Looking forward to that. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy Vlogmas.